had diarrheas since Easter's.
What?
With that being said, ladies and gentlemen,
Coming to you live from Tulsa, Oklahoma, it's a bunch of fucking idiots.
hi!
Welcome.
Oh, that made my brain vibrate.
Welcome.
Dude, my butthole is quivering right now.
All right. With that being... Oh, fucking hell. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the gunkPunk's
literally-
Backstage Podcast, episode 31.
It's literally
This-
going.
It's like the title of this episode, it's a chub in the wind. I am your host, gunkPunk.
Standing
with
there.
me. As always,
Richard in the breeze.
I have my co-hosts with me. I'm going to go from what I'm seeing on my screen here in the top left. We have his name this week is codenamed Crab Wonton.
Fuck you.
And then directly in the middle, we have DaddiLlama.
Dude, I don't even know what's happening anymore.
I don't even know where I'm at. I don't know what time it is.
To the right of her, we've got Gnometar.
You there, young boy, what day is it?
And directly below them is none other than Clutch Lucky.
Go eat a bag of dog shit.
Oh, wow.
This guy eats dog shit sandwiches without any bread.
Quick,
What year is it?
brown paper sack special. Get it right.
We're only 2 minutes into the fucking stream and we're already here.
Death clock.
I beg
That's
to
called-
differ.
Oh, there we go. There it is. All
Gotta get him in there.
right.
It's just like it's a like death clock to us. Saying it on this stream is like a prepubescent boy finding out that he has a wiener. He's got to put it in where he can.
So we're going to go ahead and start off the podcast this week with our celebrity death pool because it is a new month. We have yet to do it, even though we've already passed the beginning of the month. So this is a chance where everybody gets the option to change one of their Deadpool members. They cannot change a wild card that is locked in. Obviously, it goes without saying our honorary Deadpool people are Ted Nugent and Mick Jagger, which unfortunately both are still alive. Daddy.
I'm not so mad about McJagger, but Ted,
Yeah.
hurry up and kick it, bro.
Clutch, stop it. Daddy, you currently have Madonna, Billy
Card
Gibbons.
has joined.
Deadpool.
Oh, Dadpool.
Deadpool.
He's getting there.
Deadpool.
Quit overwhelming him.
What? I'm right here.
Ladies and gentlemen, our special guest host has joined us. This is Dadpool, a.k.a. Zach Parsons. You guys have heard us talk about him previously on the podcast. We've shared his GoFundMe. Yep, give him a round of applause there. Throw it up again. He is joining us this evening. We've been trying to get him on, and we finally were able to, so he's going to be our special guest host with us this evening. Just so you're kind of caught up, we're talking about the celebrity Deadpool. I'm giving Daddy the option to change one of her two existing picks since Tony Bennett has already passed away.
I don't know who this Andrew guy is, but he looks like a douchebag.
Babe, go ahead.
I think I'm gonna sit on what I got.
You going to keep what you got?
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to move on to Gnometar. Gnome, you have Gene Simmons, Paul McCartney, and John Fogerty. Do you want to change any of them?
Does anyone have Steven Tyler?
Yes.
I believe I do,
Yeah.
What?
right?
Oh,
does.
yeah.
Clutch does Steven Tyler?
Yep.
Okay.
Leave my cousin out of this.
Nah, I'm not going to change mine.
Shut up.
You're not going to change yours?
Nah.
All right. And just a reminder, just to piss him off, because he put it on his list, his wild card is social repose. Anyways,
Piece of shit.
Clutch, you
He just
have
needs to
Willie
die.
Nelson, Frankie Valli, Steven Tyler, and R. Kelly as your wild card out of Nelson,
be
Valli, and Tyler.
ashamed.
Do you want to change any of them?
No.
Okay. I have Keith Richards, Cher, Dick Van Dyke, and my wild card is Barbra Streisand. I am going to keep that. I'm not going to change any yet. AJ, you have Ozzy Osbourne, Dave Mustaine, Dolly Parton, and your wild card is Johnny Depp. Do you want to change any of them?
Man, I was thinking. Let me do some snooping here.
Give you a second to snoop.
Quit saying the wild card like we can change the wild card.
It's still fun to remind people.
I'm reminding our viewers this is.
I gotta quit reading these news articles about the new Pokemon game, or you guys are gonna be seeing my Switch in my hand.
Dude, let
Focus
me tell
on the
you,
podcast.
Oh, the new DLC. Yeah, the DLC releases Friday.
Today, it released
Oh,
at midnight.
Well, fuck.
Like, well, I'm out of here. It was fun.
Bye,
See
guys.
you guys later.
All right.
Only fucking news articles I'm getting right now is the fucking reunion of NSYNC. I'm happy. They're good, aren't they, Gnome?
Man.
Yeah. I even got
They're
the
so
skull,
good.
the
You know
skull
what?
cup and everything.
Okay, so what are mine again?
You've got Ozzy, Dave Mustaine, and Dolly Parton.
Okay, because
How dare you put the queen on your list?
I really don't like. I don't want to accept the point if Dolly passes because I love her too much. So I'm gonna take Dolly off.
Okay.
I'm gonna put fucking Vince Neil.
Yes.
Okay.
Why would you? Why?
Is that in?
Why not?
It's in
Because he's-
EIL,
He
right?
needs to go.
NEIL.
NEIL.
Okay. All right. Is that your final answer?
Young Neil. Yes.
It's locked in. All right. So
You shall now
as
be
it
known as
stands-
Neil.
Neil.
As it stands right now, Daddy is the only one on the board with 1 point with the death of Tony Bennett, R.I.P.
She picked an easy one. That man couldn't even remember what his toenails looked like, and he just stared at him.
I have
And
Dick
Bruce
Van
Willis
Dyke on
is
my
right
list.
up there.
I have
Yeah,
Dick
he's
Van
what,
Dyke on my list, and
98?
he's yeah.
Because Dick Van Dyke is immortal.
Because I
I
do
know.
bathes in fucking formaldehyde.
I'm gonna be
You know,
pissed
I
if that
totally
motherfucker
forgot.
outlives the rest of them.
But the other night, Mom was fucking watching the Masked Singer because it's coming back with season 10, and they were doing like notable celebrity unmaskings from seasons past, and I forgot he was one of the singers,
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
and I was like, oh right, that's fucking one of gunk's fucking dead
Yeah.
bulls. I was
Oh
like,
my
he's,
God,
fucking
how did they
almost
get that?
100 years old.
Dude is
Yeah.
man, when you live to like 100-year-old, like your body literally just becomes a scrotum.
He's going to
Okay.
beat fucking Betty White.
Dude, I always pictured that old lady in the wheelchair
Take
that's
him out.
always talking about how she remembers when they invented chocolate.
I remember when they invented chocolate.
I remember
They invented chocolate.
What?
What are they selling? All right. Well, that has been our celebrity dead corner. So now we're gonna go ahead. Let me pull up this real quick. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time.
Clip of like Shang Tsung for that one. Whenever we announced that one, he's like, "Your soul is mine."
Speaking of that, does you saw the newest Mortal Kombat movie, right?
Yes.
No, I haven't. I
Okay,
watched part of it whenever
ooh,
I was in the hotel at Tin Killer.
So
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Missing out so much.
I
bro.
know. I was
What?
really enjoying it, and like I'm
Hold
laying
on.
there at the fucking. You hold on.
Okay.
Looking at. I was late, so I'm laying there in the hotel, right? Because me and my coworker were working out in Tin Killer for a week, and I'm laying there in the bed, and he's like, "Oh shit, dude!" He's like, "Fucking Mortal Kombat's on," so he puts it on. I'm watching it, and I'm like, "Dude, this is really fucking good." Next thing I
It's
know,
good.
it's 30 in the morning, and I'm waking up.
There's a line in that movie that will pop in my head every single day. It's Cabal. Because he says Shang Tsung is about to get his soul sucked.
Yeah.
The delivery
I saw that
is
part.
amazing.
Oh, that part.
My
So, two
favorite line in that
things.
movie.
First off, I feel like Daddy's about to yell at me.
Yeah, because you watched another fucking movie without
Hold up.
me.
No, 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 no,
Uh-oh.
no, 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 no.
And this
I
is
was
where we see
still-
mom and dad
okay.
fight.
Hold on. You knew
Mom.
I was watching that movie because you.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did because you, your dad, and your sister were in the other
I have
room
something stuck
watching
in my teeth.
something
I'll be right back.
else while I was in here watching it. This was back when I was still at AT&T,
Bruh.
if that tells you.
Bro, don't you pull the dead dad card on me, okay?
You can pull it all the time.
Face.
Wrong button.
I was gonna say something really mean, but I don't even think I can. I
kind of want to
can't.
hear it now, though.
Yeah, I want to hear it.
I want to hear it.
Promise you won't get mad.
Who, me?
Yeah, because this is about
It's-
you.
Go for it.
At least I have all the pieces of my dad.
Oh.
Your mother is scattered everywhere.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I'm gonna say this. That was a good one, but I am not responsible if she haunts your dreams tonight. I'm just saying.
I'll take it.
It's okay. So Gunk doesn't have dick in the wind. Standing there, mom in the wind. Sorry, you lined me up for
Oh,
it, and I was
fuck.
like, "This is too
Okay.
good."
Secondly,
God.
did
Oh.
Machine forget tonight was the podcast? He just sent me an invite to fucking play Outlast Trials. I'm like, motherfucker, no.
Machine is special.
I got it.
Ow.
Oh, sorry, that was a lot. All right, well, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our very first segment, and it goes a little something like. It's time for AJ's Slap Happy Corner.
Oh man.
Oh,
Dude.
man.
How's everybody liking this weather?
Dude.
Fucking amazing.
Dude, it's so nice. I'm still sweating my nuts off, surprisingly.
Yeah.
Dude. Okay, so
I can't anymore. I'm broken.
has anyone ever like went outside to walk your dog and you found the previous walk your dog with a bare foot?
Wait, what?
Gnome
Elaborate.
knows.
No,
Go
can you
outside
repeat that?
to walk your dog, right?
Uh-huh.
What does your dog do when you go outside?
He barks.
And you've
Everything about it.
mine's deaf, so she never knows anybody's there. But they usually make some boo boo.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So
Did you go out there
yeah,
barefoot?
yeah. You ever try to get in touch with nature? You fucking
Sir,
loser.
If
Some
you were
dog
walking your dog,
Have you never weeded a yard in a fucking Speedo? God damn, what's
No.
wrong
You're not
with you?
living. You're not living.
I live in Swaya, so yeah. Nature love. That's why.
For real, dude. You trim the bushes and you trim the bushes.
Usually it's just fighting off snakes, but it's usually just mine. It's just, oh shit.
I'm just imagining AJ with the weed whacker.
Don't sneeze. Whatever you do, don't sneeze.
Achoo! Oh, fuck! I need help.
What was that? That fucking Family Guy episode. Lois, can you look up fork in lung? Why do you want me to look that up? Time is a matter here, Lois. But
Anyways.
yeah. So has anyone experienced that? Like you go outside
Yes.
because dude, like walking in the grass barefoot is nice.
Yes.
Especially when you own the especially when it's your backyard and you know what's in there. Yeah. How do you take care of that problem?
Scrape that shit off your foot and then go find the nearest fucking water hose.
See, I had a completely different idea.
Oh.
Did you eat it?
No.
No. So
dip.
you know when you step in mud with your boots and you just go to kick it real quick to get some of it off.
Oh no.
Let's just say I had a mole on my face that was not made of skin.
Oh.
I came in the house
Why does it smell like shit in here?
limping. I was in fact not injured. I made it to the shower and proceeded to wash my body 17 times.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me play the right noise for you.
Hey, some people are into that, dude. Someone right now is listening to this. Say it
Just
again.
spanking it.
So you had shit on your face all the time.
Shoot.
Why does it smell bad? Is that the candle?
It's that story I just told. But yeah, man, like, oy. So
I honestly thought you were gonna say, instead of kicking it off, that you like found the nearest curb and just like
Oh,
like scraping it
no,
out, scraping
stop.
toe jam.
Scraping his foot
Stop.
against it. Just
stop.
I do that
When
when
you-
my foot itches when I'm
when you,
outside.
when you,
I'm
when
like,
you
oh,
hit that toenail the
concrete.
right way.
Yeah.
No, stop.
Dude, concrete is the best way to get that scratch on your foot, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
taking the fucking
Easy.
headphones out. Fuck you guys.
Dude, as somebody that's really ticklish on their feet, like I can't just scratch with my
deepens.
fingers. I can't.
I can, but like it just feels like I never press hard enough.
Mhm.
So sometimes I'll be like, hey, babe, I left something out in my Jeep. And I'll go out there and like walk slow and just like twist my foot into the concrete as I'm walking. It looks like I'm
Fuck
like
you.
dancing.
You
It's like
fucking
I'm
dick.
like boogieing my way to the fucking Jeep. And I literally just walk to the Jeep and like touch the door. And then I walk back and I'm like, oh, I must have left it in the kitchen or something. And I
Fuck
just have
you
this
guys
look
for
of-
that shit.
Why? Have you never scratched your foot on concrete?
Stop. That gives me nails on the chalkboard feeling, all right? Because I can
Well.
feel the texture. Just
Yeah, it's like an
no.
it's like fucking Satan's emery board, and it's just waiting.
Now I know how to get you to shut the fuck up. I'm just take you outside when I'm barefoot and just like watch me.
She's just gonna have a cinder block in the house and like hold it up and be like,
Wait, no. Hold on. I actually have a cinder block in my house.
and she's
Fucking
gonna
hell.
be getting annoyed by gunk. She's just gonna kick her shoe off and just start scratching her foot on it, and being like, yeah, that's the shit.
I have a thing about rough textures like sandpaper. Nope.
Oh, dude, I love it.
touch it.
I've got some emery
I wipe
paper.
my ass.
Stop.
My ass.
That's how I pull the plug.
Okay, AJ, what else do you got for us? Fucking God damn it.
Dude, like scratching an itchy spot at work with emery paper.
Oh my god.
The best.
Mainly itchy spots probably your balls though. Don't
Dude,
worry
that's a
about that.
pinch and twist.
Yeah.
I got
It's
a
more
big
like a
ass flat
pinch
out
and
of the
roll.
You gotta
spots.
pull the skin down and you play it like the world's smallest violin.
They don't hang low enough. It's sad.
See, I've got like 80-year-old nuts. Like they're just like I almost need a nut bra.
It's a danger when he uses those Porto Johns.
For real, dude. I
If you're not
come
careful, you
out
come back with blue balls. Literally.
Oh my
every
god.
fucking day, buddy.
I learned to suck in.
But so I got a question for you guys as like a group vote as usual when I have these questions. Who do you think looks more like someone's cool lesbian aunt, Steven Tyler or Vince Neil?
Steven Tyler.
Steven Tyler.
So,
I think
My
Daddy's
vote's for
actually
Steven
pulling up
Tyler.
pictures for reference, or she's about to do something that's gonna piss me off.
Because
What?
Vince Neil's been wearing a lot of flowy shit, and he does this a lot on stage
That's,
now.
Steven Tyler's got all the scarves and shit though on his microphone.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's got that one like lock of hair
Like yeah, yeah.
that's gray.
I was distracted. What was the question?
Who do you think looks more like someone's cool lesbian aunt, Steven Tyler or Vince Neil?
So Steven Tyler looks like somebody's cool grandma.
Fair.
Like
Yeah,
that
I can
Nana
see
you
that.
don't
I
want
don't
to
know,
take
man.
to a bar because she's gonna get
Hold on.
too drunk and like
me find
try
that
to tip the
meme.
bartender in his pants.
Grandma's pulling 20-year-olds again. God damn it.
It's like that Rodney Carrington song. Don't look now. Your mom's got her boobs out, showing everybody in town. You know, but it's your weird looking aunt or grandma, and she's gonna roll those things up like an old fashioned cigarette after she's done. You know,
if it's Vince Neil, he's gonna eat him like a damn cheeseburger.
She had to do the fucking hand motion.
the Lincoln stick.
Dude, I grew up watching fucking Ron White. Like
Yep,
this shit.
that's exactly what I was referencing to.
I'm trying to find that meme so I can send it to the group. Because like I think it was Steven Tyler hands down.
Oh yeah, I gotta say Steven Tyler. Even though he looks more like a grandma, I still cool lesbian aunt. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Daddy, what say you?
Lesbian aunt, I'm probably gonna go more towards Vince Neil.
Really?
Yeah. I'm sorry. I just see Steven Tyler and I'm like, I wish he was my grandma.
Don't wish Vince Neil was. No.
Look, just because Vince Neil looks like a lesbian aunt doesn't mean I'm gonna hang out with that aunt.
That's the one we only see during holidays. We avoid her
You
anyway.
don't want.
Yeah.
You don't want to be near him anyway. So
That's the
her-
one you don't invite to the barbecues.
Yeah, you don't. Because she's trying to hit
No,
on
you-
everybody.
That's
They
Uncle
eat
Diddley.
all the barbecue. Every bit of barbecue. And sing about it.
Hack her lips.
Won't even sing proper, just
There we
tries
go.
to sing, but it's just mimicking something similar to a fucking word.
You know,
Yeah,
I've-
see,
I've
he
worked-
looks like a
I've
grandma.
worked for him, and all he does is rely on backup singers to make sure that any
Yeah,
of his
dude.
Yeah. I don't doubt
I
it.
sent the picture that the meme was based off of, but I couldn't find the actual meme itself.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Let me see.
What else you got for us?
Ah man, I think that's gonna do it this week. By the way, Liquid Death, please sponsor me. I haven't had time to go buy your delicious beverages.
Their watermelon one,
Oh.
the new one, is not bad.
See, I mean, like I said before, I just don't care for the
Like
flavored
water.
ones.
That's fair. That's fair.
Gotcha.
I like my pure
Water.
spicy water.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that has been
Spicy.
AJ's Slap Happy
Spicy.
Corner. Gonna play it out in transition here. Here we go.
No,
Bitch.
it's not. What? You lied to me.
No,
My
what are
hand
you
is
laughing
split.
about?
What Dad posted.
Oh, okay. Well, while they're going
No.
over that, it is time
Okay.
for our top
How did it do that?
3. This week,
Never mind. Disregard.
this week's kind of a fun
Okay.
one, an interesting one. It's a matter of how you perceive it. It is the top 3 songs to have sex to. So
Dude.
there, you could take this seriously, or you can do it as a joke. It's really up to you guys. So I'm gonna let whoever wants to go first speak up now.
Sure, why not?
Okay, there we go.
Songs
First
about
up.
doing the nasty.
First up, I'm gonna go with Kielbasa by Tenacious D.
Okay.
The next one, because it fits, especially because of age and well, having time, is Low Hanging Fruit by Tenacious D.
Feel that one.
And last but not least, just to make sure that by the time it's the end and both people have had, well, one person's had their satisfaction, it's You're Welcome by a cover by Punk Rock Factory. Because what can you say except you're welcome?
All right. So Zach, who is going to go next? Pick somebody out of the 5 of us to go next.
Gunk.
Fuck. Okay. I'm gonna start mine off with Flight of the Conchords with Business Time.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck you. Man,
I
I
got-
literally
I
just
got one
thought
of
of
them on
that
my
and
list.
put it on my list just now. Fuck you.
Bloodhound Gang with the Ballad of Chasey Lane.
Oh Jesus, that's
Oh
a
my
weird
fucking
one, dude.
Yes.
I'm picking one of them just based off the title, also.
Bloodhound Gang.
Kind of what I did with one of mine.
Bloodhound Gang with The Bad Touch.
Fuck you! That's what I was
I still have 3 more, but those are going to be in my
No,
honorable
shut-
mentions if they
shut
don't
your
get
mouth.
taken. With that being
I got
said, Daddy,
one
it's
more.
your turn.
Oh, okay. Let's see. The Loophole by Garfunkel and Oates.
Oh God. That fucking song.
What is their song? Is it Your Kiss? Is that the name of it?
There's another one.
No, that one would be a good one to put on the list if you're being serious. But all I can think of is Robot Chicken, where they do that skit about that woman going on a date with Hall and Oates. And he's like holding her hand. He's like, your kiss is on my list. Like the other one pops up from behind the couch. He's like, doing you in the butt, that's on my list.
All right, what else you got, Daddy?
Just Had Sex by The Lonely Island.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
And then Let's Get It On by Marvin Gaye.
Okay.
I
That was one of my choices.
specifically did not put that on my list because I knew it was going to be said.
I was like, what's that one song by Marvin Gaye? As
All right. Daddy, who's gonna go next?
because he always ends up going last, AJ.
Bet. So, I'm gonna get the one that I picked just because of the title. My Own Summer, Shove It by the Tones. I lost my other one, damn it. But oh shit, there it is. So there's that one. We're in This Together by 9 Inch Nails.
Oh jeez.
And then The Prettiest Girl in the Room by Flight of the Conchords.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
God.
That's a good one.
Oh, what the fuck?
Be a
All right.
in the 60s.
All right. AJ, who's next?
But you should probably keep your real job.
Who's going next, AJ? You got two.
Beer.
Oh, Kl7ch.
I got you. There you go. I'll do it for you.
Oh, you know what, fuckers? Hold on. I got something.
He said,
Oh shit. Oh, here we
Oh,
go.
no.
Okay. So
he's about
I
to
had-
pull a SpongeBob and just be like, and it's gonna grow.
I had two that I had picked just specifically because of the title of the song. Gunk
Okay.
fucking said one of them, you jerk.
Damn it, I just thought of
But-
one.
The other one was Push It by Static X.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Clutch is doing the low growls during it too. It's like, ooh.
Beat It by Michael Jackson.
Oh, God.
That's for the lonely people.
And then I had another 9 Inch Nails song, Closer.
That was one of the ones I was gonna pick, but I didn't want 2 9 Inch Nails songs. And then I found a third one.
And then I have one other one for honorable mentions, but I'll let Gnome go. Have fun,
Okay.
sir.
So my first one is Down in a Hole by Alice in Chains. I'm surprised no one else said this one. Fuck Her Gently by Tenacious D.
It was on my list.
Oh, that's a good
It was on my
one.
list.
Yep.
And I couldn't think of a. Oh my god.
Yes!
I love it.
That is
The,
fucking
the
great.
glasses bring it all together too. It's
Yep,
amazing.
100%.
We
Now
did,
we can stroke the beard.
There we go.
It's like fucking ZZ Top in their prime.
Oh my god, what's his name?
God damn
Oh,
it.
and then I couldn't think of a funny third one, so I was like, and you have your opinions about this band, but Sleep Token's album of "Take Me Back to Eden," because that whole album is just a fucking sex fest.
Sorry,
Okay.
Packer.
So when the fuck did fucking Dr. Disrespect's uncle come in?
Oh my God. All right. So, Zach, do you have any honorable mentions for this list?
The Booty Call by Rucka Rucka Ali. And
I forgot that
Double
guy
Team
existed.
by Tenacious D.
Double Team by Tenacious D. That's a good one.
You always
Okay.
gotta have tall guys. Gotta have-
Oh yeah. Daddy, do you have any honorable mentions?
Big care.
Just because Kl7ch reminded me of it, Push It by Salt and Peppa.
Okay.
Real good.
And then oh fuck. Oh, who was it? Who was
I'm about
it?
to listen to the most beautiful girl in the room because that song's a banger.
Ooh, WAP by Cardi B, because
Oh,
I can.
God.
Those waffles and pancakes.
Hell yeah.
Wet ass possum.
And then Bootylicious by Destiny's Child.
Speaking of
That was one of my other
possum.
honorable mentions.
Speaking of possums.
What was the fucking? There was like a fucking meme of that.
Oh, Scream at Own Ass, the possum?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
have
scream at
class,
own-
he have sass, but he also scream at own ass.
Yep.
That's one of
Um,
my favorite ones.
I have three real quick honorable mentions. Two of them have nothing to do with the act, but it's funny if you think about it. So the first one is if you're really rough, Bloodhound Gangs, I hope you die.
That's fair.
Okay.
God damn.
The other song from them, Fire, Water, Burn. Just keep that, keep this slow tempo rhythm. It's nothing exciting.
He's talking about ass thrust.
I didn't know sex could be monotoned.
Hey, some people are super vanilla about it.
That's where you just straight face it the whole time. No
Yep,
emotion.
100%. And then my last
Dead
one
fish.
it's probably going to be a steal from somebody else. Lonely Island's Jizz in My Pants.
Yes. Oh,
All
shit.
right. AJ, do you have any honorables?
Uh, yeah. So Down in It, 9 Inch Nails.
Okay.
Community Property, Steel Panther.
Fucking hell.
Oh
I
god.
completely spaced on them.
That's great.
And Girl from Oklahoma by Steel Panther as well.
The Steel Panther discography. Just-
Yeah, the whole
All
thing.
of it. All of it.
Though she blows, all of them.
I thought of another one, but I'm gonna wait for Gnome to go. Gnome and Kl7ch.
Asian hooker. All right, whoever can go next. I can't think of any more. I'm just gonna listen to this fucking Flight of the Conchord song.
No, go ahead.
So one of them was 3 Minutes of Ecstasy by Ninja Sex Party.
Yes.
Okay.
If you haven't listened to Ninja Sex Party, you're missing out. And then one of them was a Bloodhound Gang was Untis, Untis, Untis.
Yep,
Yes.
that's a good one.
Good one.
Yes.
Oh wait, I've got one more to throw in
And
there
then, go
after
ahead.
he's done.
And then I think it was it I had. Oh, and then another Ninja Sex Party. FYI, I want to F your A.
Okay. AJ, what do you got real quick?
I
before we
mean,
go to
Kl7ch can go ahead and go because I don't think this one's gonna get taken.
Okay. Clutch?
Ooh. No, I want to.
I had In the Air Tonight, Phil Collins.
Yeah, when that drum drops, like, fucking done,
Yeah.
finished.
I'm done.
Suck My Kiss, Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Okay, it's a good one.
Okay.
And then Just for Shits and Giggles, Lollipop by Lil Wayne.
Oh,
Oh Jesus Christ.
damn it.
Fuck, I have one more.
Zach thought of another one. What do you got, Zach?
So Wheeler Walker Jr. eating
Oh,
pussy,
no. Bastard.
kicking ass.
Which one?
Eating pussy, kicking ass.
That was one of my honorable mentions I was gonna bring up. Yes.
I have another one.
Fuck.
It's a parody of one I've already said.
Okay.
Eat It by Weird Al.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
God damn it. Okay, AJ, what do you got so we can keep moving on?
Probably never
Drop
too
'Em
late.
Out by Wheeler Walker Jr. So these three are all by Wheeler Walker Jr.
Okay.
So Can't Fuck You Off My Mind. Better Off Beating Off. Fuck You With the Lights On.
Fucking hell.
Oh my
If you've
god.
never listened to
All right.
Wheeler Walker Jr. and you're not in polite company, just pick a song.
Throw it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that has been our.
been fucked by a country boy.
All right. With that being said, it is time for us. That is the end of our top 3 this week. If you think of any, and you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to comment down below. If you're on Facebook, you can always comment at any time. All right, we're gonna go ahead.
So
and...
good.
My wiener bubble in pursuit.
All right.
My
Well,
wiener.
with that being
Take
said,
a
it
look
is.
at my wiener.
It is now time for.
This is Gnome's recent releases.
Where did my list go? There it is. Okay. So I got a good handful today.
Okay.
So first one.
He's seasoned.
Fuck you. So my first one is Dance Gavin Dance. Released a new
What?
song called The Ghost of Billy Royalton. Well, it's not bad. As in Hell, which is the new band that his name's blanking, the lead singer of Volbeat.
Okay.
He plays in a new death metal band called As in Hell, and it's called Island of Dead Men.
Is it good?
And it's good. He's only playing guitar, and he's a phenomenal guitar player. So yeah, As in Hell, all one word.
Okay, I have found it.
The next one, Prong, is still around. Prong is still around. They did 3 singles right now. The newest one's called The Descent, and it's
As in Hell can fuck off. I'm going to prom.
Go to Prong, yeah. Mustard Plug's new album finally came out. It's called Where Did All My Friends Go?
How did they
God, that
name
should've been a
themselves
top
after my
3.
I
butt
think
plug?
I've listened to that. I need to go back and check again, though.
It's a good album. Hawthorne Heights has a new EP
Oh,
called Lost Lights. I think it's like 6 songs or something like that.
Daddy
And then
sold.
yeah, right.
Dude.
Dying Fetus released a new album called Make Them Beg for Death. It's yeah, I know AJ is gonna get a kick out of that one.
That should have been listed in the top 3 right there.
Well, I listed them as I found them. And then if you're familiar with the band Kvelertak,
Dude,
they're
this song's
that
fucking awesome.
right, it's kick ass, isn't it? But Kvelertak's in that stoner rock style of genre. They released a new album called Endling, and it's a solid band. I learned about them a few years ago when they opened up for Mastodon. I've loved them since.
All right.
That's what I found. Anyone find any releases?
Oh, that's so good.
I think Zach's got something.
Yeah, 30 Seconds to Mars just released a single today. And they have a new album coming out tomorrow.
So, Zach, I don't know if you were here for the episode when AJ went on a rant about
Yeah,
30 Seconds
I
to
did.
Mars.
Yeah, but I wanted to mention it again because it comes out Friday.
Okay.
We'll mention it because they're musicians, not because of their 30 seconds to
Ah,
Mars.
this song fucking slaps the tits off of reality, dude.
Dude, Prong
fucking-
fucking killed it.
Holy
Fucking Plain White
shit.
Tees is dropping new music.
Oh
Are you
boy.
serious?
Yeah.
Oh
They're more
boy.
like
About that.
stained white tees.
I haven't listened to it.
Oh shit!
I got notified on Spotify earlier about it.
Yeah, the
Oh,
Descent
what-
just got added to a fucking
Yeah,
playlist,
dude, it's
bro.
fucking good.
Dude,
Do we have
like
any-
there's 4 songs off of Dying Fetus's new album, already the top of their like most played.
Dude, it's a good album.
All right. Any others?
And that's all I had.
Oh,
I
That's
just
all I
heard the
found, at
rumor
least.
Blink 182 is coming out with some new shit.
Oh.
Okay.
holy shit! Feast of Ashes fucking gets right into it, dude.
Well, AJ's still listening to that.
it's a
No,
good year
thank
for
you.
metal.
Thank you for the recent releases. So we're gonna go ahead and play you out here.
This is Gnome's recent releases.
And then we're gonna
Okay,
go
so
ahead
I'm
and
gonna
do
have
the
to look up his fucking vocal techniques because that
Fucking
I
got
forgot
that.
his like low, like choppy, fucking.
While he's talking about that, I'm gonna transition us real
Oh.
quick here.
I've got to look up his technique. I gotta figure out how he does that because that's cool as shit.
Dude, they're
All
fucking
right.
one of those bands that you don't hear enough about.
With that being
dude-
said, it is.
So last time I heard Dying Fetus was when they came to town and played at the fucking Vanguard and had Thy Art Is Murder open for them at the Vanguard.
Yeah.
And I wanted to go to that so bad.
Why didn't
You know what I want to do?
Just working a shitty job.
Shut up, gunk.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for.
Men are
Really
talking.
change that to a fucking
Deal with
drama?
it.
Where's that server mute button at?
Who's up your butt, you'd know.
All right. Daddy, what do you got for
Let me
us?
pull a Ruth joke out for you.
What do you got for us, Daddy?
Dude, okay, I found a lot of shit today.
Okay.
Let me get my
So,
Switch.
the year is 1814.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Was
Wow.
invented.
I think this is our earliest one that we've had.
Yeah.
This is, yeah.
This was the
I just
first
thought,
time someone recorded a hurdy-gurdy.
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 No,
I want one.
th-
Me too.
I thought this was pretty cool. 1814, Francis Scott Key is inspired to write the Star-Spangled Banner during the
Oh.
British attack of Fort McHenry.
If
Huh.
only he could see now.
He'd be so disappointed.
He'd be
So
like, I'm just gonna
disappointed.
throw this in the trash.
Straight trash.
I want my music back. You owe me.
Can you imagine like being back in the day? He's like sitting there watching all this shit unfold, and he's like, "Shit's about to be a banger."
Fucking loads up his wood pipe.
Fucking- it's like Marty McFly is like, well, it's ahead of your time, but your kids are gonna love it.
All right,
Okay.
what's next?
1959, Elvis Presley meets his future wife Priscilla at a party at his house in Germany when he was serving in the U.S. Army.
Damn.
Hell yeah.
Yeesh, wasn't she like 14?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Groomer.
Hello. Continue.
It's different times.
19.
Sorry, I was planning for that. Okay,
Stop.
go
Stop
ahead.
pushing buttons.
Okay.
He's a button
1960.
pusher.
Daddy, go ahead.
She gonna reach through that camera and smack the dog shit at you.
1961, Dave Mustaine is born in La Mesa, California.
No.
No, if only I could
Nice.
get that point.
Feel right. 1979, ABBA starts their first and only tour of North America with a show at the Edmonton Sports Arena.
Okay.
Yeah. 96. So today is the anniversary of Tupac Shakur's death.
Oh, he's not
Sorry.
dead. He's on an island.
You mean
Yeah.
government assassination?
He's
Brilliant.
disappeared.
Let's
Clutch is
see.
crying.
It's okay, buddy.
It's okay, buddy.
We all miss
Don't
Tupac.
cry.
We know California Love was a banger.
It was.
Yep.
Let's see. 2002. If you guys have not seen this movie, I highly recommend it. The movie Almost Famous is released in theaters across the U.S. The film is a semi-autobiographical account of writer and director Cameron Crowe's time spent interviewing rock bands for Rolling Stones in the 70s.
Hmm.
It
What's
is
it
a
I
good
called?
think I
movie.
know that one.
Almost Famous.
Okay.
I believe it has Drew Barrymore in it, so
Oh,
Nice.
sold.
we love Drew Barrymore.
We love
Let
Drew.
me look that up real quick. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Oh,
Keep
Zoe
going.
Deschanel Anna Paquin.
You got to look up Drew Barrymore. She's like burnt in here.
Oh no, I was talking about the movie. I just wanted to verify it was what I was thinking. All right, continue.
2011, after an 8-year absence, Anthrax releases their 10th studio album, Worship.
Hell yeah.
Good album.
Nice.
It's a good album.
Nice.
Anthrax is the best of the big four. I'm just gonna say that.
Pecker Lips, get out of here with that Bridget Jones Diary bullshit.
But it's Bridget Jones.
And then 2019, he finally got his 2 tickets to paradise when he croaked of esophageal cancer. Eddie Money.
Damn.
Oh,
Money.
I remember working with him on the last gig right before he passed.
Well, he finally got his 2 tickets to paradise.
Yeah, he's gonna
Must
have
have
his
lost one of
cheeseburger
them
in
because it was only
paradise.
him that went.
Yeah, right. That's all the music history I found today. It was a fuck ton. But
That
I just want
was-
to add
yeah.
this. I am just waiting for fucking Zach over here to just start sounding like Macho Man and telling me to snap into a Slim Jim.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah, brother!
Jesus Christ.
There you go, Daddy. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that has been
On this day in music history.
with DaddiLlama. We're gonna go ahead and transition now.
Yay.
Yay! Here we go. All right.
Mr. Sarcasm. you gotta do the whole.
Oh my god.
What is
Brother.
That's what he did.
He's
All the time. When
he's
you're
touching
freaking out.
himself on live stream.
Good.
All right.
Pull this fuck out. Getting it for free. Sometimes you gotta pay at least $5 on OF for it.
Oh my God. All right.
This is
Don't tell 'em about that
Clutch's
one,
Cover Corner.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for Clutch's Cover Corner.
Still the best one I've done.
This is where Kl7ch finds a cover or a song and has us find.
I've already got my
covers and we
pick.
talk about it.
I don't
So
even care about the rest.
Yep, I know
Kl7ch.
who your pick is too.
Yeah, we all know AJ.
Yeah, right, you know.
Kl7ch, what was the song this week? All right, composure.
God damn it, AJ.
There's
Why?
another one added. I didn't
What?
listen to it.
Which
There was
what?
another one added I didn't listen to.
Yeah, I didn't see that last one till just now.
It sucked.
Sure,
Way to
right.
go, Gnome.
It was posted
Fucking
like
up.
3 minutes after the last one was posted.
I think I listened to it, but yeah. Anyways,
I mean, way to
Kl7ch,
go,
what
no,
was the
fuck
song?
you.
It was Nothing Compares to You. Originally recorded by The Family,
Mm-hmm.
but written by Prince.
Okay.
How the fuck do you do that?
Zach, welcome in.
You can't say Prince. It's the artist formerly known as Prince.
Oh my God. We're
Well,
not
yeah,
getting into
because
that.
he's dead.
It's the artist formerly alive, formerly known as Prince.
Oh my god.
All right.
What's happening
So-
right now?
Kl7ch, we had a lot of different covers thrown in here. We had
Ugh.
Prince
Good
covering
fright.
it. We had Sinead O'Connor.
Yeah, Sinead O'Connor, Chris Cornell, Pink, Me First and the Gimme Gimmes, Alex Whalen, and Northern Kings.
Okay.
I didn't
So-
listen to it.
I honestly did not listen to the last two.
Sorry, Zachary Solomon came in and said hello there. And Obi-Wan, hello there.
General Kenobi.
Immediately.
Okay. Anyways, so
General
Kl7ch,
Kenobi.
out of
Um,
these, go ahead.
My pick out of these is I have to do it. It's gonna be a tie for me
Yeah.
between Chris Cornell's and Pink's.
Chris Cornell's is just so fucking beautiful.
Gotcha.
It was
I
all
mean-
live too.
Yeah.
That's what really puts the icing on the cake for me. He was just in serious studio and he was just like, bet.
AJ, I need you to take a cold shower there, bud.
I need you to
I
quit
don't think
thinking
it's
that
gonna
that
work.
fucking Avenged Sevenfold album was good.
I need you to calm your tits. We're not getting into that anyways.
Oh God, love hot topics here. Huh?
That store's dead.
um,
Go ahead.
It's
yeah,
crazy what autocorrect
Chris-
does on
Chris
my
Cornell's-
phone now.
live, like just to go in there and do it live, just off the rip. It was that. I mean, it was so good. A lot of emotion in it for sure.
That's why
Sorry,
he's
that one
of the
came.
most
That one
phenomenal
came
musicians.
barreling out.
Continue.
There's no stopping it.
Oh,
Sprite, baby. You guys thought I burp a lot when I drink water.
Pink's, I might be a little biased. I love her voice
No,
and
Pink
how
is fantastic.
she goes about her music and whatnot, and even just how she goes about singing in general. So,
Yeah.
I would say my third would be Prince's cover of it. I would say Sinead O'Connor, but this is probably the only song that I really know from her.
The only song
yeah.
anybody knows.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's fair.
sounds like a dead subject.
Oof.
Literally.
Oof. Ha. Ha.
I can still smell the dirt being thrown on.
Right? We're gonna go with
Yeah.
I found it.
Zach, did you have opportunity to hear these?
I mean, I listened to them, and well, I know of Pink and everybody else. The first one's going to go to Prince, always.
Okay.
That's fair.
Fair.
And I just like the soul. I like the way it's input, and it just felt really. It felt really just much more emotional to me.
Oh, after we're done, I'm gonna post what the next cover should be because I just had one go through my head. It's a Prince song.
Okay.
Write it
Okay.
down. You'll
Write it
forget.
down.
No, I'm getting the I'm gonna pull it up. So I'm gonna turn more white than I already am.
oh, well. Oh, wow.
Oh.
Oh.
Well,
Flashbang.
Oh,
Oh, there it goes again.
flashbang. All right. So,
Uh,
Daddi.
Daddy.
What?
Shut up.
fuck you.
I'm sorry.
Not you.
Not you, Daddy.
Aggressive here tonight.
Get your ass back in
you're
here.
Your
This is
dumb
aggressive.
truck counterpart over here.
Get your ass back here.
Chicken nugget.
Enjoy.
It's a dino chicken nugget. Anyways.
Dino nugget. Right. Candy corn.
Yep.
Hostess.
See point.
Candy corn.
It's the only candy corn to get is the mix.
Stop it. No.
Anyways. All right. We're having too much fun with that.
The fuck was that?
Don't ask.
He
Don't
stroked
ask.
out.
He's touching my beard.
Okay, first off, I don't even want to talk about the family version because that one was horrible.
There's a reason nobody knew that was the original.
I know, and I don't like it.
Anyways. Excuse me.
But so the family way at the bottom, right above that, Sinead O'Connor. I can't rank any of these. Like
Why not?
the Prince, the Chris, Pink, Me First, the Alex Whalen, and I did get to listen to that Northern Kings. I did. That
It's
one
not bad.
is fucking beautiful.
It's pretty good, isn't it?
I was not expecting violins, but I was
Right?
like, Oh shit!
It's
Okay,
good.
now I
It's not
remember it.
bad.
You said violins. I have to go listen to this now.
It's
not bad.
pretty.
It's
Yeah.
good.
But
All
like
right.
all of these are so fucking good. I cannot rank them.
Yeah.
Like I would listen to these on a day to day.
That's
I
beautiful.
would personally, I have to agree. First off,
God damn it, Zach.
No way.
the original
gotta listen
one
to that.
by
Fuck's
the family.
sake! No
No
way.
way.
No,
Anyways,
no fucking way.
the original one by the family, I couldn't. I have to agree.
We
It
don't
was
talk about Bruno.
that one and the Sinead O'Connor. I know that's what she was famous for. It's not bad the way she did it, but above them, I would have to put realistically in a similar block. I would have to put Prince, Chris Cornell, Pink, and honestly Alex Whalen. I had to put those three as my kind of top ones, with Northern Kings and Me First and the Gimme Gimmes right after that.
You didn't even listen to the Northern Kings.
I did. When he brought up what was in it, I was like, okay, now I remember it.
Sure.
That was 2
You're
days
just
ago.
saying that. You're just saying that.
He's just trying to act like a cool
Listen.
host. Yeah.
Where's that
You don't
kickflip
say
at?
that.
That's actually really good.
Stop hitting me. But yeah, that's
Domestic abuse is fun for the whole family.
exactly. Anyway, so that's my take. Gnome.
Real talk, if you're in domestic abuse, fucking call someone. Just,
Yeah. Help!
We'll put a number at the end of the.
so,
1-800 get fucked. No, I'm kidding.
so my top
Ran
one's
1-800. I ran into a doorknob.
fell down
Whoa.
some stairs.
Ouch,
So-
Daddy.
My top three is Prince, Chris Cornell, and Northern Kings.
Okay.
When we were talking about it on Monday, I kind of touched on my feelings of Sinead O'Connor. So she's at the bottom of my list, like right above the
Okay.
family.
Okay.
Reason why, she got famous over a cover, and that was all she was known for.
One hit wonder.
Exactly, and it wasn't even her
Yeah.
song. So that's my feelings on that. I was like, whatever.
Okay.
The rest of them are kind of Me First, the Gimme Gimmes, and Pink are up there, close second. And then Alex Whalen's a close third as well.
Okay. AJ, or have you already gone?
I mean, everybody knows what I picked.
Chris Cornell.
Chris Cornell. That's his pick.
That's it.
That's the only one.
Is,
No, Prince. I like Prince is definitely second because I do love Prince.
That's right, you do.
damn right you do.
Goddamn right.
You don't like Prince, then fuck you.
You don't chew big
Should
red.
have worn my Ricky Bobby shirt.
Next week.
Next week I'll wear the Ricky Bobby shirt.
Yep. All right. Does any Zach, have you already gone through your picks? I think he
I chose.
did.
I did. And Prince, of course, I'll do it again. Prince, then it would have to be Pink, and then Chris Cornell. Those are my top three.
Okay. All right. Well, Daddy, what are you laughing about?
I make eye contact with people at the wrong time. Gnome. He fucking like deep throated his straw.
Good time.
Well,
You
with
know,
that
you
being
just consider
said,
I will say before you end that, yeah, the Northern Kings one is really, really good.
It's so pretty.
Yeah. I was actually like looking at the cover art of it, I was not expecting it to be that.
Yeah, right? I thought it was gonna be heavy as fuck.
Yeah, I was literally pegging it to be more heavier, and I was like, wait, what is
Look at
going
that.
on?
No one knows how to post shit that doesn't involve crazy screams and shit.
So
Zach,
he's saying
hold
it's
on.
not a one-trick pony. What?
Zach, what the fuck are you doing, dude?
He's being the entertainment. Leave him the fuck alone, all right?
All
Are
right.
you guys
all
ready
right.
for me to post what next week's gonna be?
You go ahead and do that. I'm gonna play out Kl7ch here.
This is Kl7ch's cover corner.
All right, and we're gonna go ahead and
Yes.
transition.
Ooh.
Yes.
I actually
This cover I just posted is actually really fucking good.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, we'll definitely have to...
Me and Ruth listened to that one together, and she was like, "I'm not mad at this." She's like, "I know who Non-Point is, and this is not what I expected."
All right, we're still live, so hold off because we don't want to spoil it to the viewers until next
All
week.
I said was Non-Point. That's it.
All right, we're gonna keep it at that. All right, so now it is time. I'm gonna answer that message in a bit. Sorry, that was a banned message. Okay, so
I was just about to post that one.
It's good.
It is now
This one
time
is too.
for our album discussion. This week, it took us a minute to find it. It took us a minute to figure out this because we always kind of do new albums and stuff. So we went back and we looked up top hard rock albums of 1999. And so the album we ended up choosing was
Creed.
Human Clay by Creed.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
listened to it. I actually had time to fully listen to it.
Such
Yeah.
a fucking
So, listening to that album made me realize that Scott Stapp is not a very good lyricist. Decent. He's pretty good.
Yeah.
But, like, as a whole, there's a lot of repeating lines. Was it Say I? That song?
Yeah.
Got real annoying real fast.
yeah.
I powered through. Definitely all the bangers are at the end of the album. It was definitely stacked that way. Because
Can
it
I say
starts
that I
off
literally
with
skipped Say I?
starts with fucking Arms Wide Open, whichever you can't say you don't like that song. And then right after that is fucking Higher. And like as soon as Higher came on, I was like, oh, finally, something. But as a whole, all together, it's not a bad album. It's like it's definitely got the staples, the Creed staples in it. Like
you hear
that was the album that everyone knows them for.
Did you listen to the strings version of With Arms Wide Open?
The new version at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it was gorgeous.
It's beautiful.
It was very, very good. Like
That
I
was
was
probably
surprised
my
because I didn't look at it. I clicked on the first track and then I locked my phone and made sure it wasn't on repeat, and I just let it play while I was setting AC units.
Yeah. I had it playing while I was driving today, but I did a lot of driving, so I was able to listen to it actually 2 times over.
See, the
just
best
to kind
part,
of really...
like what, that album's like, what, 45, 50 minutes long? That's how long
1
it takes
hour.
to... Okay, yeah, it takes about that long to set one AC. So I sat there and listened to that whole album. I had 2 AC, 3 hours. And like, I had time to listen to that and then like reflect on it.
I will say musically, so setting aside the lyrics themselves, musically the dynamics alone were
there's one song on that album. It's right towards the end where the guitarist actually just like starts wailing out a solo, and I'm like, it's the only time you've done this. Why is this the only time you've done this?
But I will say the dynamics
feel
where
forsaken.
they have both the soft parts and they just right into the heavy parts. I liked the way they did that.
Yeah, it's really cool.
You know why it was so phenomenal that the guitar parts were so good?
Tell
us. It's Mark Tremonti.
Yeah.
That's why. Fucking Tremonti's amazing.
Yeah, dude. No, like I was listening to that album, and it took me back to when I was a kid, and that album came out, and like because one of my
excuse me,
my cousin Erin, she had most of Creed's albums, so whenever it came out, she was listening to it, and I would always go. It was right next door to us, and it was playing. So I'd always like for weeks on end hear that album. So like it takes me back to like knocking on my aunt's door, my aunt or my uncle letting me in, and then I hang out with my cousin Aaron for a little while, and it brought back a lot of good. So I was having a great time with that album.
So let's give everybody else. Cause
Yeah, I mean,
kind of been ranting.
I'm done with mine.
Who wants to go first?
I mean, I'll go.
No. Oh,
I mean,
okay.
don't everybody yell at once.
Right?
Ah.
So
Ah!
I have a soft spot for Creed because so I was raised religiously, and so Creed's not a religious band, but their lyrics can be interpreted as such. If you read into it, some of it's biblical. So it's one of the few rock bands I was able to listen to, sort of classic rock and shit like that. But it was also my introduction into grunge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so
that
went from Creed
that's a
to
fair
Pearl
thing to
Jam
say.
to Alice in Chains, all these guys.
Yeah.
And I mean, the album itself
goes deeper.
It goes deep, and then it just goes downhill into the lower
You're
depths
either
of
one
hell.
of those people that stick at grunge, or you follow it to the edge of the plateau and you jump off into fucking grindcore,
Just
and then
fucking-
work your way back up and find what you like.
Dude, it's into the depths of gorecore and shit like that. And fucking
Yeah,
just-
porno grindcore.
exactly. It gets interesting, but yeah, I mean, I have a love for that album just because it was my introduction into the grunge era of music, and I was only 8 at the time, but shut up,
Old,
shut up,
old,
old.
old.
Bald. No.
Yeah, it's just a love for that. Then anytime
God
you
damn it, Zach.
hear it with arms wide open, and you just I don't care who you are, you're belting that fucking song out. You're just gonna throw down with that.
dude,
like
straight
if
up.
it pops on, if I'm driving around for work, that pops on, and you see me driving around, you will see me fucking just screaming this song.
Most
I
people see
am
me
purposely
screaming
gonna
anyway
drive
when
by
I'm
your
Well,
driving
true.
alone in my van.
True. Steph, next time you're at work on the at the 81st store, and you happen to see a Cox fan kind of roll through, try and see if you can get clips. I'm just
Tomorrow.
screaming.
I'll be there tomorrow
every
all
time.
day.
Every time I say a Cox fan drive past me, I'm always like,
Me too.
Same.
I've
honestly.
actually when I'm leaving to go home, there's been a few times that I've driven past Gnome. Can't flip him off because there's typically somebody behind him going the same way, and I don't want them to think that I'm flipping them off.
No, do it anyway. Fuck them.
yeah, do it anyway. You could just do what I did and call
Because-
them a bunch of random obscene names in front of a bunch of supers.
The best thing too is I can't do anything about it because I'm in a company vehicle, so all I can go is
I know. I
All
hate
right.
it. I hate it so much.
So
Because our new company policy is like we can't honk or anything at people.
nope.
yeah.
What
What else
It's
you
like,
got on
like
that album?
red.
I mean, that's about it. Like I said, I have a soft spot for Creed.
Yeah.
As much as the deep end Scott Stapp went off, I hope the best for him, and I hope the Creed reunion does happen.
Me
It is
too.
It
happening.
is happening. We just
is gonna
gotta
happen?
wait for
Okay.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
See, I didn't see
It's
much about it
happening.
besides the Facebook update. That was
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, no,
Or-
it's
no.
happening, but
They are doing a show.
Oh, I
on
thought
a
you were going to say a
cruise.
tour.
No, they're
Yeah.
doing a show.
I was
on a
like, please
cruise.
do a
Oh,
tour. I would like to
cruise
see
show.
Creed live. I don't care who hears me say that. I would live. I feel like they would put on a hell of a show.
Olive
Like,
Hierarchy, you just
cruise.
heard that.
I mean,
The
they can give me
cruise-
shit all they want. I'm the one with a megaphone.
Daddy, go ahead. The cruise. The cruise.
The cruise is called Summer of '99.
Oh.
Oh, I
Okay.
bet that's a good one.
Well, we know where Daddy is not gonna be.
Not on a boat.
Exactly.
You don't want to go on there with
I'm
all the
on a boat.
Scientologists? Be like
Fuck
L. Ron
no.
Hubbard, dude.
Bruh,
get a
I
little
watched
fucking
Titanic
captain's
more
hat.
than once, okay? I know how it ends.
So have
I'm
I.
not getting on a
And
boat.
Leo still got laid.
Y'all need to. So I looked up the Summer of '99. So week 1 is Three Doors Down, Buck Cherry, Tonic,
good, I'll stay
Vertical
home.
Horizon. Yeah, right. Fuel and the Verve Pipe. And then week 2 is
We're
Daughtry.
gonna sing freshman for an hour.
So-
Too drunk.
And then 9 days of Veruca Salt.
Oh,
I don't know.
jeez.
Listen, I'm
it's
here
not,
for Veruca Salt.
but no,
I fucking love Veruca
I love
Salt.
Veruca Salt. Yeah.
Like,
All right.
I should not like that band that much.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So
not a very good tour.
Let's keep going with this. So, I know Zach has quite a bit of information regarding this album because he's taken notes because he slipped up and shared some of his notes. But it's okay. We're gonna give him a chance to go through. So he's trying to cover himself up. So Zach, do you want to let Kl7ch go first, and then we'll have you go through all your notes on it? Do it that way.
I'll be back.
That's totally
I'm still listening.
Okay. Kl7ch, thoughts on the album, or did you
Oh, yeah.
listen to it?
I listened to it.
It's like his dickhead popped up in place of him.
God damn it.
All right.
It would have been even more funny if fucking Machine's fucking fish was still there.
I'll be back.
I mean,
Kl7ch, go ahead.
So this one, oh my god, Daddy.
Damn it.
I want to do it.
This album kind of has somewhat of a little bit spot in my heart. I don't listen to it often. I do also will listen to it whenever it comes across the playlist. This was my aunt, my late aunt, big, 90s pop, rock, all that stuff. This was one of the ones that was always in the car when we'd go out driving when I was younger. So,
So what you're saying is your aunt had good taste.
Oh yeah, I mean, she was pretty. If I had to say one person that got me into music, it was my aunt for sure.
That was my uncle.
And so I hear this song, and majority of the songs on this album because
Fuck.
we're talking 99, 2000, and whatnot. It was the end of cassettes into the first iteration of CDs. So,
oof.
and it was. Oh, we're popping in a cassette, or we're popping in a fucking CD, and we're listening to the whole fucking thing. And this was one of them, and so I just majority of the songs I like, except for what was it? Say I skip that song every time.
Like musically, Say I was super cool, but the lyrics just killed me. And the way he says "say I" in that song is painful to listen to.
It's cringe. It's just like
that was probably one of the cringiest songs on that album.
I will agree with Gunk. The Arms Wide Open, the strings. Oh, that was so good.
Daddy, you good? You got a concerned look on your face.
Yeah, I'm watching AJ's camera.
I wonder what he's doing.
Playing with the cat.
But yeah, I mean, like AJ said, if they ever came to a tour, I would definitely go. I no shame in it at all.
Does your fucking hold on? Does your glasses legitimately say "Take me higher"?
Oh, can you? Can you take me higher?
Oh my god! Now I want to ask because I know Daddy saw it because I saw her kind of looking at it as it happened. Is your okay? That just happened. Your picture on Discord, is it a GIF?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought I was hallucinating.
Okay, I thought so because every time you talked, it started moving. I'm like, oh, okay. All right, so go ahead, Kl7ch.
Yeah, I mean that's just pretty much what I have for it. I'm no musician or anything, so I can't say anything like about vocals or stuff like that. I mean, other than say it just hurt my ears.
Gotcha. All right.
So who hasn't gone? Is it just Zach or?
I think it's Daddy. You've already put your input, right?
No.
Okay,
No.
Daddy, go ahead.
I owned it. I owned the album.
Yeah.
I didn't listen to it because I completely spaced that we were doing an album because I thought we had a guest this week.
After I put it into chat today about it.
Nice try, Gnome.
Damn it.
You just wasted all of them points.
You looked up right at the right time.
No. I seen it pop up from
Son
my
of a bitch.
peripheral.
Son of a bitch.
Jump scares don't work on me.
Gotta turn off the alerts that I redeemed something.
So you didn't listen to the album today?
I did not listen to it today, but I have listened to it before because, like I said, I owned it.
Right. So.
And the only ones that honestly I can say that I remember is "Are You Ready?" "Arms Wide Open," and "Higher." Those are the only ones I can remember.
Yeah.
I mean, all the good ones.
Yeah.
So your thoughts on those though? Like any particular things about them?
If they come on, like I'm gonna listen to them.
Yeah.
Just because they were fucking good.
All right. Anybody else before we have Zach go? Pretty sure everybody's already gone, but I'm just making sure because apparently I am very forgetful tonight.
Just tonight?
Fuck off. All right, Zach.
See.
Grace us with your list of information on these tracks.
Okay.
Oh, he's got to take the shades off. Here we go. Oh,
get serious.
You
gotta put the serious shades on.
So, with the Creed subject, I first listened to this album when I was 7 years old in Salina, Oklahoma. My mom was well into 80s, 90s rock, metal, glam, everything. Right. The first time I heard any of these tracks, it ranges from almost a spiritual difference to a very heavy, almost like they sat down in the studio with Tool and got some of their effects, and there's a plethora of sound, and it doesn't just hinder with them repeating the same lines in their songs over and over. And what I meant by whenever I accidentally shared my notes earlier is I went through each track because I was able to listen to this album throughout. Whenever I was able to become guest star, I listened to this album a few times because I've listened to it over the years. And I mean, it starts out with "Are You Ready?" which, if you listen to it track by track, it's a story. And the first song, 100% is just a label for just bringing everyone that's listening to it together and telling them this is something that's completely different from any of the other 90s music that you've been listening to. This is different from everything we've been doing so far. This is the epitome of our sound. This is where you're going to hear our top 5 hits that are going to stand the test of time. And that's really what it starts with. And as you move on, like to "What If," the first song, the second song on the tracks, it's quite literally just an in-your-face song, and it's basically like Macho Man Randy Savage saying, "Just get in there with some vengeance." And I mean, it is quite literally about just going through and beating the shit out of somebody, or just talking shit about somebody. And then you move on to "Beautiful" and "Say I," and just like I was saying, "Beautiful" it's like a millennium styled romance, but it's more or less just like, hey, I saw this chick at the show once. She's all right. Got a nice body. Oh, she likes drugs. She should hang out with me tonight. That's what the song's about. I mean, it's just about just how they look. It's not about your your mind. It's not about your emotions. It's not seen over time. It's just a song that's in that it's in that zone, that time zone of the 90s, and it's just right before grunge really had its kind of dive off of the board here, and so everything has kind of led up to this moment. And then you have Say I, which where I was saying it sounds like they really sat down with Tool for the effects, and it has a really psychological back to it. Then you move on to other tracks like Wrong Way and Faceless Man and Never Die, and they kind of just sit. They're not really just that great. Like Wrong Way is good because it just makes sure that you just keep listening to it. It's just like, you see that we hit hard, you see that we state hard, you see that we like romance, but it's just keep going. And Faceless Man is just their whole thing is like, oh, by the way, we do have some sort of spiritual bullshit we're into.
Yeah.
And then after that, you get to With Arms Wide Open and Higher, which are their fucking top 5 songs that you hear, and no matter what, you hear the pre-chorus lines, and you're just like, I'm in it. I already know the lines. We got to go. This is it. This is the farthest we can go. This is the heaviest. This is the lightest, but it's also the most fun. And it really is. I mean, With Arms Wide Open and Higher are some of the most meme astounding tracks that they've ever put out.
Yeah.
But for the rest of everything else, it's just like, okay, we hit the peak. Now it's just like, well, I mean, we did 3 tracks of it earlier. It's just like right whenever you hit You're Welcome, you just know that you're satisfied. So you got to go down a little bit. So you just hit it with a little bit less of an emotion, and you just say, oh, yeah, you can see that we're still young, or you can see that, hey, maybe we just like one last rock show. But it's all about our sorrow and asking you to just keep listening to us and keep joining us and seeing rock and seeing life how we see it. But overall, it's just the last song. It speaks of how the entire album is and how it's made. It's human mold. The last track speaks considerably just that you're human, but you're made up. Your mind, your emotion, your everything that you do can be mentored. It can be changed. It's not yours. Just the album you just listened to has changed your mind.
When you said human mold, do you mean human clay?
Yes.
God damn.
Yes, I do. Because he can mold clay into some of the coolest shit, like the stuff that's inside of this broken ass thing that I have built, like the Studio Ghibli stuff.
Oh.
Very nice.
No, I throw it.
On sale on my Etsy.
But that's really all I got. I mean, the album itself it speaks a lot, and you have to really just kind of notate it to my experience. But like I said, this shit came out when I was 7 years old. I am 31. I'm old.
It's okay.
Old.
Right there with you, bud.
Old.
Old.
Well, I will definitely say
Old.
that's definitely a different way to think about the album. Knowing that information definitely does kind of put it to a different light in that aspect. And yeah.
Ask AJ about the first time we tried to record music together. I do this shit all the time.
It didn't go very well.
Yeah, it never fucking went well.
Well, does anybody else have any other thoughts on the album before we transition to our next segment here?
Oh, we got stories this week.
Oh, we do have stories this week. All right. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and transition from our album discussion to, here we go, transition. All right. So everybody's kind of getting their stuff together, but as you all know, when we don't have a musical guest, but we have a special guest with us, a guest host, we do a game called Pass the Talking Cock. In this particular game, it's not exactly a game, but more of a storytelling. You heard that too, right?
Yeah.
What?
There's just a loud ass fucking boom outside.
Oh,
my house.
because
I'd say go take a look real quick.
No,
Yeah, go
don't
take
need
a
to.
look.
Got
That's what I
cameras.
did. I heard a
Yeah,
car
we got
alarm go off,
cameras.
and it sounded like my Jeep. So I went to
No.
look.
It's okay. We got cameras.
Nothing on the driveway cam. Checking the front door one right now.
Could have been a
Anyways.
wreck.
Might have been.
Nice.
Maybe
Go
on-
look at it.
Might have been on the highway. All right. Well, I'm not seeing anything, so we're good there. So yeah, as I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, this is what we call Pass the Talking Cock. This is where we give everybody a chance to kind of tell a story. It could be funny, it could be comical, it could be serious, it could be sad. As we all know from the last episode we did, where some information was put on screen for you all. But so I have a blue rubber chicken. Daddi has her green butt plug. Gnome has a stormtrooper. Kl7ch has, is that the Punisher? A mini Punisher. And then AJ
No,
has.
I think that's Black Adam, isn't it? No,
No, that's the Punisher.
this is the Punisher. I can't really see.
Yeah.
It's kind of out of focus.
AJ looks like he's holding a
Okay, no,
beef
sorry.
stick.
It is.
It's the clone trooper.
It's
you
old
uneducated swine.
Trapper.
So I'm gonna do this week because the story is just too funny to pass up. And then Zach's got his Deadpool. Daddi, I know you have a great story for story time this week.
Okay. I almost died twice this week.
Nice.
So the first night, what was that? Tuesday night? No, it was Monday night.
It was Monday night.
It's a Monday.
So we're getting ready to go to bed. We're turning off all the lights in the game room and walking through the kitchen. And my disposable has this lanyard. And the intrusive thoughts, I just want to whack gunk with it all of the fucking time. I just come up and whack. Like,
Yep.
I got to. So I did it the other night. And
It's like
we
her
were standing-
intrusive thoughts are like the dawn. Like,
Yeah.
I need you to whack a man.
Yeah.
But we were standing by the cat tree and, loving on the cats before we go to bed. And I whacked him with it. And he's like, my turn. And I was like, okay,
love the pussy.
bet. So he went and grabbed the rat tail towel. Now,
Why
he
is it
came back-
stiff?
What do you think he does when Dad's not around?
So
Why do you think it's at his desk?
he
Continue.
comes back. He comes back with it and tells me to turn around so he can get me on the back. So I do. And the snap of it, you would have thought he got me really fucking good.
Sound like a 9mm firing off in the living room.
It did. And it didn't. It didn't hurt at all. Like the tail end of it unfolded to where it just like
Yeah.
against my back.
Like a lamp dick.
But regardless, I still fell to the floor because our cat Tiny, who isn't tiny, was at the top of the cat tree, fucking dive bombed off of it onto the fireplace, knocking everything off and just darting. I fell to the floor because I was crying so hard that from laughing, just tears just going all down my face.
Yep.
And it took me a good solid 5 minutes to finally catch my breath. My stomach hurt so fucking bad from laughing. And then literally yesterday, Gunk refolded the rat tail and he was trying to get me or my sister to fucking get hit by it. Well, he was just sitting there just fucking whacking it. He thought he was far away enough from my sister and fucking got her right on the stomach.
Oh,
And I was taking a drink of Sprite
tender meats.
and I inhaled the Sprite and coughed it back out because it was just it just turned instant into foam and I just was coughing so fucking hard. My stomach hurts so bad today from all of the laughing and coughing and not being able to breathe right.
What's your life insurance policy like? You might want to check on that for Gunk may be
Oh,
trying to
it's
kill
there.
you.
It's there.
Gunk may be trying to get some money.
You should be trying to get me then. Fuck.
Easy target. No.
Oh God!
I'm sorry.
Zach's like, hold up, I gotta look around now.
Don't go into your bathroom.
He's just like, fuck. All right. Who wants to go next?
Just save me for last as usual.
Okay.
So I've been noticing why, like, my stories are not stories really; they're more rants.
Because you're not a cult leader?
Well, probably. What? Why can't pillow companies make a pillow that doesn't fucking flatten out after 2 days of use?
Dude, okay.
Sounds like you
I know I got
properly.
a big ass head,
Mhm.
Me too.
and it's probably because it's so fucking heavy.
Me
But
too.
goddamn. But goddamn, like, can I have a pillow that stays fluffy?
Dude,
Ew, bro.
okay. So here's what you do, because you know you've broken in that pillow and it's comfortable.
Yeah. Oh.
Get a new pillow and stuff it into the case. And then
Oh.
when they both flatten out, they become
Oh.
one of that pillow. That is
Oh.
my pillow in my room. My girlfriend, we brought two of my pillows. It's like fucking destroyed because I have
They're like
a
that thin.
I have like a gourd for a head. And she was like, well, we don't have another pillowcase. And so she stuffed them both in there. And when I laid down, oh my God, it's like a bigger version of my pillows. This is the best because I used to fold them over
Right, yeah.
where you like turn them backwards so the headboard will keep it flopping back.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you take two of those smushed pillows, put them in one case, and you got one full-size comfy.
Hey, yo.
Good to know.
I'm good.
Question: is anyone else
Yeah.
Wow.
okay? So
AJ, you may need to update your drivers.
Your mic keeps cutting out.
Cutting out.
Yeah.
Get out of my
Oh.
fucking head, Gnome.
How the fuck do I do that? I'm not a PC person.
Check for
Down to the right-hand
updates.
side.
Spit on it.
You click on the search bar and type check for updates
And then you smack it.
with your penis.
And then you talk dirty to it.
Every day.
Wait.
And then
take
apologize.
a look at my enormous penis.
So is that your
And
story time rant?
everything is going
Yeah,
my
just
way.
fucking-
Bado bot.
Like, I'm in the wrong industry. I need to get in the pillow development industry and just like, hey, you want pillows? Good.
Ah.
They get flattened out in like a day. You gotta buy another one now, bitch.
What about
Oh,
a memory
shit.
foam pillow?
I've tried that, and because of my giant fucking head, I flatten those out too.
Well, shrink your head and deal with it.
Yeah, let me just do that.
Try
Okay.
a feathered pillow.
A feather.
I've seen them do it on Futurama. You're good, man.
Dude, your
listen.
body to head ratio is way off.
I
know.
fucking know.
Not you, Zach.
Damn it.
We were
Listen.
talking to Gnome.
Listen, this is where I keep all the
He's
fucking
like
out of.
fucking Scrappy from
Bobblehead.
fucking the real life Scooby Doo movie, where the body of this fat fucking head.
Oh shit.
Listen, if I didn't have this giant ass head though, you guys wouldn't get as much out of pocket shit.
I mean,
Just saying.
Fair.
Yeah.
I mean, my girlfriend makes fun of my fucking head all the time. She says
Which
I have
one?
a big head. This one. Like she calls me Big Head all the time. And it all started because I showed her the guy on the buffalo video. Guy on
Oh, yeah.
buffalo. Yeah, she was sitting there singing to my cat, like in the tone of that song. She brought me up because she was waiting for me to come to bed. She's like, "Your dad's stubborn. He's got a big head, like a buffalo." And I'm like, "God damn it!"
Kl7ch, you got a story for us this week?
I have somewhat of a rant.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Here we go.
Fix your camera first.
Why must you be a bitch?
Bro,
Your
the
light
That's
power
just
source
what I
is
do,
off.
dude.
Because you asked.
I don't know why it does that.
There you go.
Focus on my ugly mug.
Yes.
It's still fucking fuzzy, but whatever. Deal
I'm
with
telling
it.
Pecker Lips you said that.
Go ahead.
Okay.
She's in
in
Daddy's
heard.
chat.
She heard. She's in the chat.
And in
I
my phone.
heard you.
So most of y'all know I am currently not working due to
Oh, here we go.
this fucking thing.
Das Boot.
Das
Boot.
Daddy can attest to this. I can't fucking sit still.
He hung
Because-
out with me for
Cannot.
2 hours at work.
2 fucking hours at Eco Smoke, and I'm pretty sure the first hour I paced.
But he was also my bouncer, just in case.
I was ready to
Is that-
body slam that motherfucker.
Dude.
I was waiting for it to pop off.
What a race.
Like I told Daddy, I was like, he's gonna have 1 foot or a boot surgically removed from his ass. I'm gonna let him pick.
Daddy's gonna be in the back just yelling, Das Boot!
Das Boot! Dude, I would pay
Like
my
Rammstein
boss.
for like going up it.
I would pay my
Das
boss
Boot.
for that camera
No,
footage.
You got to do the polka, just polka music the whole time.
Oh, 100%.
Dude, fucking turn on Weird Al's Polka Party album and just have
Fucking-
at it.
I swear to God, if he doesn't put on some Lederhosen right before fucking gives you that German
Oh.
foot in the ass.
Yeah, I guess my rant is I fucking hate not being active.
Mm.
It's
I
fair.
like. Yeah, I come out and
Fucking
fucking play games at night and whatnot, but
Yeah,
like
dude.
during the day, my whole fucking routine is just fucked
Mhm.
because of this. And it's driving me insane, and it's only been like fucking technically 3 days.
I get that. I get that.
I fucking get that.
Zach's like, fucking tell me about it.
Nice. Yeah, so my little rant is be careful at work. Gnome, don't fall off any ladders, even though it's not that much of a fall for you.
Well, now I'm going to jump off
Actually,
that 28-footer now.
I feel like it's more of a fall for
You'd
Gnome
get
than
caught
it
with
would
the
be
wind
for
like the
AJ.
rest of the leaves, okay?
I can fly!
I'm
I can
dusting
fly!
Brings a
Mom,
whole
is
new
that a
Neverland.
dandelion seed? I think that's just a really small man.
Make a wish.
It's not a chub in the wind, it's a gnome in the wind.
A gnome in the wind. We made it.
We
Full
made it
circle,
there.
Yeah, I guess just to turn my rant into like a public service announcement, just
Wipe
be
your
careful.
balls.
Fucking take care of yourself.
Watch your steps.
Watch your steps. Pay
Okay, I'll
attention
go
to
buy
equipment.
I'm gonna double the watch your steps
Mhm.
because being an HVAC technician, I go up and down ladders all the time. Here recently, I have slipped down 3 separate occasions. Like just because it becomes routine. It's just
Yeah.
like driving home. Like half the time, I don't even remember do it, fucking Mike, because I do it every day. I drive home every single day. You don't remember. You just blank out half the time because you're like, it's, I take a turn here. I go this fast. I take a turn here. Oh, I'm home. Like, make sure to exercise your muscle memory. Like, look down at your feet when you're going up a ladder. Make sure you're there, because that's what I'm not doing. I'm too busy looking up at something I just did, and then my foot goes on the out just a little further, and it slips, and I go boom, 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 down 3 rungs and
Can you do
scare
that
the
one more time for
shit
me?
out of myself. Boom, 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 boom.
Okay, I just want to make sure I heard you right.
2 shots of vodka.
Was it 3 in a row, or was it 2 and then 1? Do it again.
It's 2 and then 1 is a dick.
Yeah, the head hits.
So do the sound one more time for me to make sure we got the timing right.
So you get like a boom, 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 boom. Fucking.
I'm sorry.
That's the wood.
Which wood?
But
anyways,
yeah, no, be careful. Like that shit you can fucking forget what you do daily.
Mm-hmm.
Don't
Not
be like
not
Kl7ch.
why.
What?
My whole deal is I'm just fat and I don't know how to get around fucking other big objects.
I got nothing to say to that because I am
God damn it,
also
Zach,
the shape.
all right. Zach, do you have a story for story time?
What the fuck is this?
Oh,
You fucking prick. It's like he runs
No.
or some shit.
I was
Well,
reading
pal.
somebody's chat, damn it.
oh.
Okay.
I was like,
I
what
wasn't.
the fuck did I mess up on? I was under the
When do you not
impression.
mess up, sir?
Okay.
What?
All right,
ahead,
real
Zach.
quick.
Scream
All right.
real loud at my ass.
Anyway,
Eat trash, be ungovernable.
Every day.
so yeah, I do have a story about. So I work backline and I provide gear because 90% of the bands that aren't local don't come with their own shit. One of the funniest actually, is always funny, is working with Vanilla Ice.
Oh shit.
The last time I worked with Vanilla Ice, it was in Miami, Oklahoma.
Oh my.
Oh yeah, it
That's
was
so weird.
fantastic. It was great. It was I love the '90s party. It was great. I got to see several '90s R&B acts, and I forget them already. But they were all there, and they all had fun. But when Vanilla Ice went on there, he had the epitome of having a Halloween decoration for everything, including the drums, the DJ gear that he had his manager play on, and the 3 cases of wine and water, which he sprays on the crowd and all over my equipment
Oh,
through
what
the
a
show.
dick.
Oh.
Oh, yes. But what's even better is that he travels with a guy who I follow on Facebook, which I'm not mentioning his name because I don't know how active he is anymore because he's in Texas. But he has the original Ninja Turtles outfits from the movies.
Oh.
That's cool.
Yes. Oh, it's cool, right? It's very cool, especially whenever he has everyone that he just grabs and has work with him. They all have to know how to dance because they all have to dance to the ninja rap that Vanilla Ice will play.
He
and sing.
does it. He
does it live. Yes, he does.
Oh,
Oh yeah, he'll sing. He'll sing some Bob Marley for straight up 10 minutes.
I get goosebumps.
Go, ninja, go.
Oh, it's great. It's an awesome show. The drummer, however, is the most fucking just. He's not god awful. He's fantastic. But Jesus Christ, he plays so hard that I have to sit behind the riser every time I've ever worked with Vanilla Ice because he plays the drums so hard that the sub and the 15-inch speaker that they have bolted together rocks off of the stage.
No
and I have
shit.
to catch it every fucking time.
Damn.
God damn.
And this time, whenever he was playing, it was right whenever he was doing the ninja rap. And he busted out 3 bottles of wine and was just spraying it all over the crowd. And he was throwing the bottle. The 3rd bottle he got through, he ends up chucking it. And the drummer, at the point in time, lost a drumstick. And I'm about to just fetch him another one because he didn't bring any extras. And Vanilla manages to hit not only my cymbal stand, but breaks the champagne bottle all over my drums and all the rest of the champagne all over the drummer.
Oh.
Fucking stokes him. But at the same time, he also has his manager spraying water from the back where I have 2 CDJ 3000s, which at the time, very expensive because the new ones hadn't come out. Oh, yes. Those got sprayed down with champagne and water at Miami. And where I'm getting to, as it's all fun, is because everything's shorted out.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
And because it all shorted out, you did see that he does not do any sort of track play. Like, he has his track. The only tracks he plays with is the backing tracks for guitar and any kind of record movement. Drums and his singing is all done live because he still sounds like he fucking did whenever he recorded everything.
That's respectable.
The funny part about it is he turns around and goes, "Oh fuck, what happened?" And then he looks and sees that he's soaked. He's like, "Ah fuck, anyone got a boombox or an iPhone?" He's like, "Ah fuck it, we'll do it live." He pulls out his own iPhone, like he planned this shit. And the drummer just he broke his drumsticks and just started going, and they went straight into. They basically played the one song he's known for, and they played it for about 15 minutes. And they invited half of the people that were there at the show up on stage, and it was so loud and it was so heavy that the stage started to dive in. Yes.
Fuck.
In Miami, Oklahoma, because the Buffalo Run Casino hasn't ever been updated until last year. That stage broke because it was still broken when I worked with Cheech and Chong about 3 months later. Yes. It was fucking great because Chong managed to put his foot through the stage. So that is the funny story I had this time, but I have plenty more because I've worked with a lot of people.
Yeah. I just want to point out real quick. So I am currently going back and forth while focusing on this. I'm looking at Daddi's live stream chat in Twitch that apparently my El Dumpo is being talked about. And for some fucking reason, there is a GIF war going on between Daddi and Gnome with some weird fucked up pictures. I just want to point out what the fuck is going on with you three.
Thank you, Discord, for actually having good GIFs, because Facebook doesn't have shit.
No, it fucking doesn't.
Oh my god.
Facebook censors too much.
I'm trying to think of a story that I could tell.
You had one you were going to tell, something about a metal band that you played with in Shawnee.
Oh. So, if there's one thing I've learned in the 14 years of playing drums, always, always, always triple check every piece of equipment.
Yeah.
Drummers know how unstable a stock, and Zach can attest to this, a stock drum throne can be. Like,
did one of them go up their ass?
So, drum thrones are designed where they have a locking mechanism for the legs to go out, and then a locking mechanism in the middle on a basic one that allows you to extend up or drop down the seat of the drum throne. If you buy a cheap one, that middle lock mechanism doesn't always work. Two things happened at this one particular show at the VFW in Shawnee, Oklahoma. This was back in 2011, so over 12 years ago. we're playing the show, and it's a bunch of metal bands doing this big, concert. You got a big pit in the middle of everything. The first thing that happened is, as we're in the middle of our set, we have the fans right there at the front of the stage. They're headbanging, getting into the music. Our guitarist is right there, and I guess he wasn't paying attention very well. He turned a certain way, and one of the fans, headbanging, not paying attention, smacked their head against the headstock of his guitar, splitting open their head. They were fine. Literally went to the bathroom, washed off their head, and kept going. No big deal. Well, we get to a point in the set, we're playing, I'm sitting there getting into the song, and at this point, everybody in the band starts kind of jumping or bouncing. I'm like, okay, I'm getting into it, so I'm kind of bouncing on the drum throne, getting into the song. I had a cheap drum throne. About a minute and a half, 2 minutes into the song, I drop. My lock mechanism snapped. So my drum throne went as low as it'll go. Anybody who knows me and has seen my setups, there's a reason I keep my setup low, because I sit up high. I can't do high up because it doesn't work for me. So
Yeah. What's up, Matt Halpern?
Do what?
So what's up, Matt Halpern?
All right, listen here. But my drum throne dropped all the way down, and so I'm looking up at my drums like, fuck, trying to play the song, busting my hand on every drum rim of my kit because of the way that I sat. At the end of the set, our lead singer, the bass player, looked at me, dude, what the fuck happened? I held up my drum throne, lifted the seat up, and let it drop. I said, that's what fucking happened. It's broke. Not using your shit anymore. Throw that thing away. Yeah, needless to say, take care of your equipment. Don't go cheap. If you can avoid it, do so.
Like, same can be said for like guitar straps. Don't spend money on a good strap.
Mhm.
You don't have
And
good
strap locks.
and strap locks. I need to get some.
I know that story all too well.
yeah.
That's a story I could tell.
There you go.
I should have told the story about how I threw AJ into his first mosh pit.
Yeah, and you and Max picked me up, and I got bump Sinister Gates and M Shadows.
What?
Maybe next time. Maybe next time.
You
You-
cut out like
I'll-
half of that sentence.
I'll tell that story as well. So my first ever concert I got to attend was with my buddy Zachary. We went to the BOK and saw Disturbed and Avenged Sevenfold.
Mm-hmm.
Zach threw me into my first mosh pit, literally picked me up and threw me. Like, yeet.
Get in there.
And then I remember talking to them, and I said, I've always wanted a crowd surf. So him and Max, our friend, RIP, picked me up during Almost Easy, and I got to crowd surf.
Nice.
And the crowd took me to the front of the crowd there to the stage where the bouncers were pushing me back. And as I had my hand out, M Shadows and Sinister Gates were right there, and they both fist bumped me on my way around.
I was about to say,
I
they
would've-
It
both
was
fisted
so-
you? The fuck?
Absolutely.
Oh, would have fucking grabbed their
In
wrist
the
and brought
bedroom.
them in with me.
Come here.
I'm taking this
Funny.
home as a
Chest down.
souvenir.
But that's one story. I had another fun story from a few mornings ago. So, as we all know, some of us here have significant others that talk in their sleep.
Shut up.
This is a real short one, but it was a funny one. So I wake up super early one morning. I wake up at like 5:30. I'm like, I'm not going back to bed. I'll sleep through my alarms. So I'm laying there just playing around on my phone. And my girlfriend like raises her arms up, like puts them behind her head, and she's mumbling the whole like whatever. I can't understand her. But a few words come out that I can't understand, and she says, "Yeah, don't worry about it. I'll probably fall asleep in like 5 minutes or so." And like turns over, and I'm like, "How the fuck are you talking about falling asleep while you're asleep?" Are you having dreams of dreaming? Like, man, I can't wait to go to bed. Woman, you're asleep.
You know you're tired when you're
When
dreaming
you-
about going to sleep.
For real. But I
usually
just I
dream about
thought
my
that was
eye working.
what was that?
So I usually dream about my eye working, rather than doing this. Or it don't work. Stop.
But and I got another one. It's kind of like it was like a cool moment for me as a musician. Um I know I've brought up like the playing the War of Ages show, but that was like a big thing for my band. When we were playing that, we were doing our trivium cut of In Waves, and I see this dude down in the crowd, like he's within arm's length of me, foot up on. I'm like, God, I gotta update this thing. I'm like looking out at the crowd, and like he's just singing every single fucking word with me. I notice him immediately. And so we get to like the second round of the In Waves chant over and over. And right when we get to it, I just hand him the microphone. And it was so cool seeing him like just his eyes get wide and he grabs the mic and does one section of In Waves and then hands it to me. We finish the song. And then I talked to him afterwards and he's like, dude, thank you so much. I'm like, yeah, no problem, man. It was fun. No, this is my first concert.
Deja
Yeah.
vu.
And I was
Oh, no.
like, fuck yeah, dude. I'm glad I could like give you that experience. He's like, yeah, dude, no, I'm sold. I'm going to more concerts. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude, do it. And like that kind of circles back to like me going to my first concert with Zach. I got to like bump fists with fucking M Shadows and Sinister Gates. And it's the first time I ever got to experience something like that, and I was sold. Like that was it. These were my people. This is my crowd. Been there ever since.
Hell yeah.
So
For that show, he had like a fucking 3-burger patty fucking thing from Whataburger, and that thing
that
was,
thing was
fucking
huge. I forgot about that. Dude, this fucking burger was like
Triple meat,
took
triple
a-
cheese.
Wait, Caleb, what about that giant fucking burrito I got from Quick Trip? Do you remember that? I was with you because I think we were on our way to like Sound Sheridan practice or a show. I think we were talking about like one of our Vanguard shows at the time, and I was like, you recorded me eating the burrito and talking about shows.
Dude, I don't even remember. How many years has it been since fucking Lights Out?
4.
More than that.
Has it?
Longer, yeah.
It's been longer.
Because we've been out of the farm for 4 years. Longer than 4 years.
So 2019 was So 2019 was when when Lights Out ended, because that same year is when the Vagrants officially started under the original name. So it has been about 4 years since that. Jesus. All right. Looks like we got a Geo in the chat.
Geo.
Yes, Geo, that is a cat that Gnome is holding.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So at this point, we have reached the time for our last segment here. So I'm going to throw this transition up real fast. I've got.
I'm seeing if I didn't post it on
There we go.
Instagram.
All right. It is now time for our music news segment. So I've been kind of scrolling through, trying to find specific articles to kind of talk about here, about specific topics. Zach, I know you shared quite a few, so I'm just kind of going through them real fast here. Oh, look at that kitty.
Kitty.
Babe, look at the kitty.
Kitty.
That's funny because I'm lazy.
You just took a picture of our cats, didn't you?
No, I've got our living room camera pulled up, even though it's 5 feet away from me to watch the cats play.
I don't even need that. I just chase them.
All right, so the first article I found here is from loudwire.com. Wolfgang Van Halen recalls the hardest part about being in Van Halen. So I actually read through this article, and one of the things, he spent a ton of time rehearsing for the band's 2007 tour. He said the hardest part of it was the fans who were upset that the original bass player, I believe, bass player, wasn't part of the reunion instead. He said, I was there to support my dad, but I was aware that I'd become the biggest enemy of every 40 to 50-year-old man out there in the world. Something I didn't know how to handle, and that did a lot of damage to me. He added that he and the original bass player have a good relationship today, though, calling him a wonderful guy who he keeps in touch with.
That's good.
So that was one. And then I think there was... so he even talks about his own band, Mammoth WVH, but apparently he faces a pretty consistent battle with people who accuse him of trying to benefit from the Van Halen name, even though that's his fucking name.
People are always going to do that. They do that to Corey Taylor's kid and Sean Cran's kid too with their song, their band Vended or whatever it's called.
That's the other thing. It's like, just because their parents were big into this, sometimes it's used to kind of help them get to the point of being where they are, but they're making a name for themselves.
Yeah, like
Stop focusing on
can
them.
help.
Yep.
Yeah.
The other thing the other article here from Loudwire is Storm wreaks havoc as Blue Ridge Rock Festival calls for evacuation. Attendees lodge complaints.
Didn't Blue Ridge also get canceled because everybody fucking quit?
Yep.
It's like the first night of this year's festival was canceled due to a severe storm that rolled through Virginia, which included lightning and hail amid driving rain and winds.
Makes
Sudden
the shows more
evacuation was
metal.
called for. Let's see. The storm arrived during Coheed and Cambria's set, which was scheduled to begin at 6:40 p.m. and ultimately got cut short. Let's see. And then there was a ton of posts about it, apparently. I hate how these articles do this. Yeah,
My bad.
No, you're good. It's not you. It's the websites we always go through to get these articles.
Sometimes they're not user friendly.
No,
They're
and
never
Loudwire
user-friendly.
is one of the worst about it.
Here's 37 ads. Read one word every 5 minutes.
Yep. So I'm going to kind of skip ahead a couple of these. Gnome, you shared this on the 11th. I already know what's about to happen. Death Clock.
Yay!
It's my favorite fucking thing that they've done. They did it in 2009 on that last tour.
So this article is from metalsucks.net. Death Clock PSA schools fans on etiquette and hygiene.
Oh yeah.
That's my favorite thing.
And the way they did it is during the show they had this little cartoon character called Facebones.
Facebones
that comes
Oh my
up.
god, yes.
And the PSA, which has been
Hi,
viewed over
kids.
3 million times on TikTok, Facebones implores the audience to take a shower before coming out. It is quoted stating here, now that you're all officially in the club, we'd like to take the time to talk about proper concert etiquette. Etiquette, what's that? Well, etiquette is a French word that means how to not act like a stupid asshole. So let's get into it. First off, concert hygiene. You know when you go to a show and you're standing next to a person that smells like BO and old shoes and shit? Oh, you don't know? Then that person might be you. Take a shower at some point in your life and then come to the show.
I fucking love
great.
Death Clock so much, dude. And it's like, and it's like his like happy voice all the time, and then it gets all distorted and angry in some parts, like whenever he's talking about pit etiquette, and he's like, if you see someone fall over, pick them the fuck up.
Dude, they're one of the only bands that call out those guys that just smell horrible.
Yep.
Yeah, because don't you know, Death Clock hates all of their fans.
They do. Hence the fan song.
All right.
Still like one of the best ones.
Next is from metalinjection.net. POD recruits Lamb of God and Ginger vocalists for upcoming album. Oh.
I'm
Curious.
So
I'm
POD,
very curious.
I want to see
POD
what Randy's gonna do with POD.
Let me try this again. POD is planning on releasing their first new record in 4 years, Veritas, sometime during spring of 2024. According to the guitarist in an interview with KDVV V100, the new record features guest spots from Lamb of God's Randy Blythe and Ginger's Tatiana. I'm not even going to try the last name. The first single named Drop D is due out September 21st with Blythe, which you can check out from a recent show. Signs Blythe below in the link. It's got a lot of record scratches. He's quoted saying, "Yes, sir. We actually started with our set with a new song. The song's called Drop, and we shot the video for it recently, and it features Randy Blythe from Lamb of God, and it's the first song on our record that comes out. The record actually comes out spring of 2024. That song drops September 21st, and the video worldwide."
Ooh, it's really close. I'm actually excited. I'm not really a big fan of POD, but I got a buddy who is a huge fan of POD and Lamb of God.
I got a massive boner for Randy.
He's also
Seen him twice live.
He's also quoted
Lamb of
stating
God,
here,
me too.
No,
So
POD.
Oh,
he's also quoted stating here, "We also got Tatiana from Ginger on a track, and we have Cove Reber. He sang for Scary Kids and Sousen, and he also sings in a new band called Dead American. He's on a track."
damn.
So that's that article
I did
there.
not know he was in Seosin.
So this article, I shared it. Steven Tyler sustains vocal cord injury. Aerosmith postponed 30 days of touring.
Good,
So
gives
I
me
will
time to
state
get tickets.
there wasn't there wasn't hospitalization. He just damaged his vocal cords. It led to subsequent bleeding. We'll postpone a few dates so that we can get back and give you the performance you deserve.
It's not like he fucking did drugs like Rolling Stone and continued.
Right.
Yep. So, for those of you who are looking for that concert,
I
unfortunately,
just
it's
shot
been
a whole bunch of
postponed for a month.
smack into my eyeball.
So, Ghost, I'm just going to kind of read through these titles real fast. Ghost achieves their first platinum single in the U.S. That's through Metal Injection. This one I've got to talk about real fast. Puddle of Mud is now banned from a Michigan venue.
You
All
skip.
because of Wes.
What did I
Fuck
skip?
you,
Fucking
Wes.
dick. That's the story I should have fucking told.
The one right above the puddle of mud one.
Oh shit! Yeah, I'll get to that. I'm gonna come back to that one.
How
dick.
I'm gonna
dare
come
What a
back to it.
you.
I'm
dick.
gonna come back to it. Don't worry. So pretty much, I'm just gonna read this one quote from it because this is what cracks me up. Puddle of Mud has canceled all their upcoming concerts, including the show September 15th and 16th at the Machine Shop. Wrote the venue, quoted, "This is not a due to circumstances beyond our control cancellation. This is 100% Wes. The Machine Shop, his band, and everyone involved are very disappointed."
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
I just
Not even surprising.
It's actually 100% standard for that fucking band.
Yep.
Like that is a legit story that I can tell another time, but that is a thing. And I saw that story and I instantly was like, it has to be in.
Yep. So now I'm going to go back to the article that I unfortunately skipped over that Daddy was very adamant that I read. So this article is from loudwire.com. It is every song radio stations were encouraged to not play after 9/11. The top of this list is what got me. All Rage Against the Machine songs.
Yeah,
Not in particular one or two, all of them.
The last thing you need is people already in an uproar, and then anti-government sentiment comes on.
Then you got like Drowning Pool Bodies. You've got fucking Saliva's Click Click Boom. Fucking, I'm just kind of
Wasn't let the
scrolling through
bodies
these.
hit the pavement.
You got fucking Dio's Holy Diver.
Let the planes hit the
Uh, Queen's Another One Bites the Dust, Van Halen's Jump. Pat Benatar, Hit Me With Your Best Shot. Talking Heads, Burning Down the House.
Yeah.
Um,
You know what songs would be on that list if this event happened in this day and age?
what's that?
Party in the USA by Miley Cyrus.
Oh
Oh my god.
Every song would be banned except for like fucking WAP and all that shit.
Third Eye Blind's Jumper. The Gap Band, You Dropped a Bomb on Me.
Aw. But there wasn't even a bomb involved. Bush.
Inside Job.
Smashing
Oh.
Pumpkins, Bullet with Butterfly Wings.
Still don't understand why.
Let's see here. Leonard Skinner's Tuesday's Gone. The fuck?
Oh
Limp
my
Bizkit's-
God.
Limp Bizkit's Break Stuff.
What?
Temple of-
Should have been playing when the buildings were coming down.
Temple of the Dogs, Say Hello
right
to
when you got
Heaven.
the fucking pop noise. It's just one of those days where I'm fucking.
Slipknot's
Fucking 80s rom-com just standing outside the towers holding a boombox.
Slipknot's Left Behind and Wait and Bleed. 311 with Down. Soundgarden, Fell on Black Days, and Black Hole
But-
Sun.
But they let Beautiful Disaster keep going. That's fine.
I don't
Bruh.
know. Nina's
Wait, you said-
99 Red Balloons.
You said fucking Tuesday's Gone by Leonard Skinner. What about Freebird?
Right?
Well, you can't stop
So-
that one.
Look, there's a whole fucking list. If you guys really want to see more, go to loudwire.com. You can find that article. All the songs are there.
It's ridiculous. Some of those songs that don't make sense at all.
Okay, what's this last article we have here? Uh,
I'm
This
gonna
is
write a song
from-
called Jet Fuel.
This is from RollingStone.com. Oliver Anthony, Papa Roach, Shinedown cover Leonard Skinner at makeshift acoustic gig.
Oh, this is after it was that Blue Ridge thing. So all those bands got together. I saw the videos, really cool.
I can't read the article unless I want to create an account, so fuck it.
I can.
Yeah. Well,
Fair point.
fuck you.
I can read it.
What was it? I
Bitch.
saw something going around. I forgot to. I didn't have time this week.
Mhm.
Something about people giving Papa Roach shit because they did a really shitty cover of something.
Probably this.
No, it was exclusively Papa Roach.
Oh.
I don't
I'll
know.
look it up real quick.
Well-
In other news, NSYNC reunion.
Oh, yeah. Daddy's adamant on this one, so I'm going to give her a second to talk
Bruh.
about that.
I'm just saying, like, the way Taylor Swift felt accepting that award from NSYNC is how I feel just seeing all 5 of them together again. If I had a penis, it would have been rock hard. That's all I had to say. I'm just excited for an NSYNC reunion. I want it so bad. I've waited so long.
Oh, it was Papa Roach covering Sweet Emotion.
Ew.
Yeah. Okay.
I can hear why you can't hit those highs like Steven Tyler can.
Oh, fuck no.
So it kind of throws off a
I
little bit.
mean, I don't think Sweet Emotion had any of like the crazy Steven Tyler highs in it though.
Well, so
but-
it sounds almost.
Hold on. Music news, but.
And Daddy, the article you just sent me via message, yes, I've been watching that. That's funny.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if it's
Okay.
on Spotify and fucking
So-
people listen at this.
So really quick, since all of y'all were here when Gunk and I both were like, what the fuck was that noise outside of our house? I made a post on one of our community Facebook pages, and the people are not disappointing with these comments. One of them put the UFO emoji, and
Nice.
then a lot of other people are blaming somebody that bought a lot of shit from Taco Bell. One person said it made my dog pee. Thank God she was in the front yard with me.
Man, them Taco Bells got me hurting. Taco Bell boxes got me hurting. Sorry. Fucking hell. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the podcast for us here. We want to thank you all so much for joining us. If you're watching here on Facebook, make sure to hit that like button, follow, share the page, share this video with your friends. And if you're watching on YouTube,
shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up, stupid.
Yeah, if you're watching on, if you're watching, realistically, if you are watching on YouTube, thank you so much. Make sure to hit the subscribe button, like the video,
definitely want to
share it with your friends. I want to thank always my co-hosts, DaddiLlama, AJ, Gnome, and Kl7ch for hanging out with me.
I'm trying to keep these out of camera view so we don't get banned.
A huge special thank you to Zach for joining us this evening, taking time out of his chaotic schedule. So thank you, Zach. Well, let's give him a gotta give the golf clap there. But we know Zach is
I think I had some.
He's in recovery right now. Is that right?
Yeah, I just had a meeting today with my radio
comfortable with these before you get stars.
Yeah,
could be a surgeon.
Yeah. No, if I can find a piece of plywood,
I have to go through a lot now. Maybe getting chemo, setting up for chemo here soon, but a lot's got to go down. I'm about to have about 8 weeks more of radiotherapy.
Oh fuck!
Which starts Monday.
Jesus.
And he's gonna kick its ass like he has everything else.
Oh yeah,
I
I am.
is.
You're my boy, Blue.
You're my boy, Blue. God, I actually kind of yelled that shit.
Well,
in the wind.
I would have laughed if Blue would have popped her head up.
Well, Zach, I'm gonna make sure to get that link for your GoFundMe, and I'm gonna put it down in the description here for the YouTube video again. And we're definitely gonna share it here on the Facebook page for our viewers. Guys, help this man out. He is a huge staple in the local music community here in and around Tulsa.
All my shit.
He's helped me out. He's helped fucking that fucktard in the corner, AJ.
You're pointing at Ian on my screen.
I know it's mirrored for you guys, but I'm talking my view, which our viewers are seeing on the YouTube channel, on the live stream on Facebook.
Oh, he's so special.
Hey, I'm going based off what I can see. All right, fuck you.
Well, on my screen, you called Zach a fucktard.
Yeah.
Oh, well then that way.
Whoa.
Okay.
Oh my. Oh, that's that kind of stream. Behind the scenes, go to our OnlyFans.
We still need to set up a Patreon.
You saw that little motion he did there, right? That they call that the Shyamalan.
That's the room.
It's a twist.
Well, again, thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to tune in next week. We go live every Wednesday.
No, I'm working.
There will be upcoming in a couple of weeks where we will be going on a Thursday. If you guys have anybody in particular you think we should have as a guest, musician-wise, definitely let us know. Again, you can message us, comment on a video. If you are a musician, tag them. If you are the musician and you want to guest on here, message us.
Reach out.
Totally do
it. To the page, or if you know any of us personally, reach out to us personally.
We like doing dumb shit.
We make posts all the time. Oh, well, not all the time. We're kind of terrible at posting on Facebook.
Just seem like corny ass ones I make every morning.
Oh, I read them. I read every day. I'm like, what's that now?
Post?
We'll try to start posting more on the page, and if you're a musician, this mic's gonna
get right on it. Get right on it.
Pecker lips, of course you are.
You are.
You're a pop star in the shower.
It doesn't matter what genre you are, or if you're just like a stagehand or something like that, or if you're associated with music.
If you're a sound guy.
Yeah,
I want to know what you guys do.
Guy. If you see one of our posts come around, or you see the stream come around, someone tags you in it, don't be afraid to like leave a comment or message us. Be like, hey, I'm kind of interested about being on the show. Like we have a couple lined up.
Yes,
so
we do.
we will let you know available times
Yep.
on Wednesday, usually on Wednesday, and we can make room on Thursday if we have to.
Yep. We schedule in advance, so if you're like, hey, I need to know, I'll set a time with you, because one of them, or either one of them will, or I will, we'll get in touch with you, and we'll schedule a time based on the schedule. Okay. But again, thank you all so much for hanging out. Zach, thank you again for taking some time to hang out with us.
It's fun, buddy.
And thank you all so much. We will see you next week. Bye.
Later.
Bye.
I'm gonna update my mic.